Good day, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do this reading live because y'all, today has been a very busy day of divination. And so I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go live for a peep real quick. Instead of just not doing it all together. Like, let me go live for the peeps. All right. So this is going to be the soul purpose reading. I'm about to move I'm gonna move a few things back so that I can have a little space here. Soul purpose reading for July 10th. All right. July 10th. So I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing outstanding. All right. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, Spirit. What do we have for tonight's soul purpose reading? All right. Let's see. Okay. So we have to trust in the higher forces here. Okay. We definitely have to trust in the higher forces. A lot of us have doubt. We have a lot of doubt surrounding certain things. Sometimes it's hard to really believe in things that you can't see. But Spirit is wanting you to, trust in the unknown things, trust in the things unforeseen. So you got to establish your faith here. All right, because this is showing that there's a lack of faith in whether you believe that your guides or your ancestors or the angels are working with you to assist you on this journey, and they are. Okay. So whatever the situation is that you're just like feeling defeated about, or whether you feel like, oh, they don't have my back, or you don't even know if they're going to come through. Spirit is like, you got to hold a meds. You got to hold a space for this. All right. It's time to druid. You have to go into that mode. Okay. So you just really need to sit down, focus, center, and get grounded. Get into your sacral space. All right. Get into your sacral space when it comes to this present issue, and understand like there are different feelings and different emotions that's going to come about for you during this season. Again, we have 5 different planets in retrograde right now, and you have to understand how each planet and where its position is affecting you and what you're feeling. Okay. So holding your space, holding your meditation. Oh yeah. And stay rooted and grounded. See, that's what it's all about, is staying grounded and staying rooted in your current position. Especially like when you got that healthy spiritual practice going on, it's very important that you brace yourself and you stay grounded and you stand firm in whatever decision it is that you come about. Yes. See, Spirit don't want you to move too fast. All right. So they want you to move with grace and move with ease. You don't have to be assertive. You don't have to be aggressive when it comes to this thing. Just be graceful and be at ease. All right. You don't have to move so fast. A lot of decisions aren't meant to be made so quickly anyway. It's us that really want to rush things. All right. Hi, how you doing? It's us that really want to rush things. That's not how Spirit works. Spirit doesn't work super fast. Sometimes in some cases they do work very fast, but in other situations, things have to be taken slowly. There's a process that needs to take place. All right. Spirit, what else do you have? But overall, I really like how they're asking you to believe in them. They're asking you to believe that things are going to work out in your favor. All right. Okay. So it looks like a community of you guys going to be coming together. Number 9, it's going to be a community of y'all working together collectively on something. Okay. So just be mindful of that, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of Man, a lot of the orishas are coming through for you guys. A lot of the different guides, the different spirit guides are actually animal spirit guides are actually working with you guys to assist you. So it's going to be a collective community of y'all coming together in this spiritual union here soon for some of you. All right. Oh, and there's going to be some realizations coming in. You're going to have some realizations, some epiphanies is going to be coming in. You're going to be like, whoa, like things that you didn't think of before now is going to really start to make sense for you here in the future coming up. Oh, hey, how are you? Yes, I'm glad you could catch the live too. And so it's going to really start to make sense. Things are going to start to connect here in the future. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, compassion. So we're looking, Spirit is wanting you to have some compassion. All right. Have compassion moving forward. All right. So in certain situations, it's kind of difficult to have compassion for people, right? But Spirit is like, no, I need you to lead with love and light anyway. All right, even though it may be hard. And that number is 3. So you got community is 9, and then your astronomical number 4, compassion is 3. Okay. So they really want you to just have compassion moving forward. All right. Oh, and love too. All right. The love card is coming in. So this is either a representation of love or this is what they want you to express moving forward when you're working and interacting with different people. All right. Spirit, what else? What do you want them to know as far as where they are? Where are they right now on their soul path? This deck that I just got done using, guys, is the Mythical Goddess deck, and you can get this off of Amazon. I don't think I paid. It's like $20-something if you're interested in that deck. It's called the Mythical Goddess deck. This is the Sacred Rebel deck. If you're interested in this deck, I also got it off Amazon. Matter of fact, I think I get all of my decks off Amazon unless somebody buy me one. Okay, so on 29, you're starting to see who you truly are during this time. You're in a space of reflection, some of you. All right, so you're really seeing who you really are for the first time. A lot of you feel like you're kind of having like an out of body experience. Like, man, like I didn't feel like this just a couple months ago, but you had time to sit down, you had time to think about things. All right, but you're reflecting, and now you're really coming into self, especially those of you that have been practicing your meditation and doing your yoga and things like that. Your mind is expanding, your thoughts are expanding, your spiritual connection is enhancing, and it's like working out. You ever worked out, and the first time you did the exercise, you couldn't do it that well, and then the next time you did it a little better than you did it the first time. Then the third time you did it wasn't as hard as it was when you initially did it. So that's where you're at in this space right now. When you're doing your sacred practice, the more you do it, the more exercise it gets, and the better you are at it, right? So enjoy the journey. And all right, so every journey starts with a single step. So with this journey, you just got to get to moving. You just got to get to stepping. All right. Each journey starts with a step. It's not going to happen overnight. Again, like you're not going to be the high priestess energy goddess of the God Zoo overnight. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some practice. You're not going to be able to connect the way you want to connect, bring those downloads in the way you want to bring them in. You're not going to be able to do it like just tomorrow, after this reading. It's going to take some time. So each one takes a step. And every time you put one foot in front of the other. And that's what you have to worry about. Let me look at the comments here. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, I love it. Hello. Yeah, so everyone is just going to take some different steps, and that's number 12. So the first card was 29. The second card is number 12. All right. Oh, and so 33. A lot of these messages are divinely sent. Okay, a lot of these messages are divinely sent. You might think that, oh, well, this is just all in my head. No, this is Spirit giving you the download. All right. And these messages that are coming in, it's not just your thoughts. It's not just your instinct. This is Spirit like, hey, this is what you need to do. Hey, go this direction. Hey, don't you ever seen you driving and you 5 minutes late to where you're going, but as you're passing, you see extreme accident happen, and that spirit guiding you, telling you like, hey, don't go right now, just give it at least 2 minutes before you pull out your driveway, and you do, and you avoid an accident. So a lot of these messages are divinely sent. So the same way you listen to spirit in that aspect, they are wanting you to listen to them in this aspect as well. But y'all, it gets serious, okay? Spirit is not playing. Spirit is not playing. They want to see growth, development, and changes. Spirit, what are we surrendering tonight? All right. And I think that the soul purpose messages and the surrender messages go hand in hand, because you have to know what to let go of in order to move forward. All right. Let's see, Spirit. Oh, okay. So, y'all, it says surrender your desire to control people. So remember what we was talking about, those things of control. If you're trying to control people, it's kind of difficult to work collectively with people if you have to always be the one in control. So we have to surrender our desires to want to control everything, because sometimes we'll go about things and we'll try to control it. And what happens? Here we are. We're at this space where we're trying to control it, and instead of making it better, we're making it worse. And that's how we, go about self-sabotaging ourselves and self-sabotaging things. So sometimes things could be like a blessing to us, but then guess what? We go and mess it up. We're going to mess it up because we want to control it. We are not puppeteers. It's not up to us to orchestrate anything. This is divine's will, not Peter's will, not your will. This is divine's will. So we have to work on our areas of control. So when that happens, it's time for us to center our thoughts around ego. And we have to check ego and make sure that everything that we do moving forward is in divine alignment with our purpose, with our soul purpose, rather than filling our ego. I remember when I first started doing this, I was really like just hoping to be received, and I was just reading cards like a book, and then I was like, oh man, now I understand. Spirit gives me the message and I relay the message, even if the message doesn't sound good. But when the message didn't sound good, I didn't want to say the message, and now I can't see the cards. Can't see the cards. So now I have to listen to the messages that Spirit give me. So we have to just work on not trying to control everybody. And we're going to check another surrender here. We're going to surrender to play. We don't play enough, y'all. We do not play enough. Everything is so serious. This is not a time to be extremely serious and extremely critical, right? This is time for us to, enjoy the beauties of things around us, enjoy having fun, enjoy just being in harmony, being one with earth, being one with one another, moving in unity with one another, moving collectively with one another, helping each other out. So it's time for us to get back to our playful self, all right? Oh, and we're surrendering to the wonders of all. We got to surrender to the beauties of nature. We forgot how beautiful nature really is, and then COVID-19 hits, and then guess what? All we have is inside the house or go outside the house, right? And there's nothing open and you can't do anything. So now you have to embrace the beauties of the world because there's nothing else to do, right? So we had to surrender to okay, let's go, Spirit. I want to know, I want to pull our spiritual path cards here and see what's over here. All right, I'm going to go into our spiritual path and just see what we have here as far as our spiritual path goes, you guys. Okay, so some of you guys are spiritual teachers, all right? And so that's another reason why you have to release control, because what it's saying to me here is that you are not just going to be teaching Baptists or Christians or Buddhists or Muslims or, whatever the religions are, voodoos or hoodoos. Like, you're going to be teaching different facets of spirituality. You're going to be teaching different divinations, all right? You're going to be one of those people that anyone from any divination can listen to, all right? Because you are a spiritual teacher. This is a part of your purpose, all right? So releasing those controls, because just because you have a particular practice or a particular belief doesn't mean that you should, try to force somebody else on your belief. You allow them to believe as they will believe, as long as you're delivering the message of the divine. It doesn't matter to what aspect they believe. So this is part of your destiny, to be able to teach on a level, right, that several different religions and ways of life can receive you. All right. Spirit, what else? Oh, getting into those books. See, these books are also a part of your life purpose because these books are going to help to provide you with clarity. It's going to help provide you with a greater sense of understanding, greater knowledge, right? And you're going to be able to utilize these books to help with your life purpose, what you retain in these books, you know. And so if you look at how, if you go into the library and you read an entire book, what do they say? You can read that entire book and walk out with all the information in the library, and it won't be considered stealing. But you can go into the grocery store and try to open up a can of beans if you want to and eat them. It's going to be considered stealing. So it's more valuable for you to possess that knowledge of that book than to just fill your belly with those beans, because those beans will digest. Right? Those beans will digest. It'll take about 30 minutes to an hour for the beans to digest, and you'll be hungry again. But this information that you've received from these books is going to stay with you for the long haul, and it's going to feed you and your practice and your businesses for the long haul. So that's why it's important for you to really get invested into these books and understanding the information, to help you understand the information and to provide clarity for you on this journey. Oh, Spirit says some of y'all are healers here. All right, you like a healer, and you're the type of healer that's going to come through like a doctor, and your spiritual gifts are going to be allowed to help you heal others. So you're going to be able to heal yourself and heal others, but you are definitely a healer. It's part of your path. It's part of your desire. It's part of your life purpose. It's always been a part of who you are, and that's that. You are a healer. So you may have been trying to avoid your gifts. I don't know, but Spirit is like, you can't avoid it no more, because you are definitely a healer. Dr. Healer here. All right. Spirit, what else do we have? So now we're going to go and see things that need to be healed. All right. These are your blocks. Anytime something needs to be healed, it's pretty much your block. Okay. All right, Spirit, what else? So some of you got to heal that wild side, 15. Some of y'all don't know how much to give. Some of y'all don't know how much to take away. Y'all don't know if y'all doing it right. Some of y'all want to be wild. Some of y'all don't want to be wild. You know, you got to heal this wild side. You got to heal that side of yourself. And that's okay. We all have those things that we battle with. So whatever that wild side is for you, but that is something that needs to be healed. So you need to look at the point that this became an issue for you and begin working on healing that. Temptation, 19. Temptation has been showing up a lot, okay? And so this temptation just come in when it wants to. You could be doing good, then next thing you know, temptation swoop in. But it's just not even, it's vague, it's not even real. It's just like an illusion, like something that you feel like you need, you know, but you don't necessarily need it. So you have to work on this temptation. All right. And why is it that you're being so easily tempted? You have to figure that out as well. All right. Sexuality, 4. And so sexuality is big, because you don't know why this needs to be healed. Some could have experienced sexual trauma, which is why this needs to be healed, because there are some issues surrounding it. Others of you just have an issue with sexuality altogether. You're not sure what it is that you're trying to do here. All right, but this needs to be healed because sexuality is sacred, right? And so if you're creating all these different soul ties, these unnecessary soul ties, you know, maybe doing some cleansing surrounding your sacred space, doing a few cleanses so that you can release some of these soul ties. But sexuality, you even being intimate is an issue for you. So you have to figure out why that is. And this is something that is definitely needing healed. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are we going, Spirit? Ooh, I want to go to the Goddess deck. I actually really like this deck as well. I resonate with all the decks. I don't use decks that I don't have a relationship with. I don't use decks that I don't. And all of you, if you decide to be a reader or oracle, use what resonates with you. On this journey, it's all about what resonates with you. It's not what's in a book. It's what Spirit tells you. All right? Spirit, what else? Infinite supply. So those of you that were feeling like Spirit wasn't there for you and that you were in lack, guess what? You have an infinite supply here. All you got to do is just ask and you shall receive. You have all that you need. There's no need to feel like there's not enough, because they have everything here for you. You got it forever. So don't even worry about it. That's why things have been going the way it was going. Like, even though you hit a roadblock, you're still taken care of. It's because you have an infinite supply and they're there for you. Oh yeah, get into that sacred space. See, Spirit be snitching on y'all. So here's what's going on with this sacred space. You got to have a place designated for them in your home. You got to have a place where you just go and talk to them, talk to your guides, talk to Spirit, talk to divine. Divine, like, they are not, okay, your guides and the divine, they are not somebody you just talk to once a week or when you need something. You need to be talking to them constantly. It's building a relationship. If you was trying to date a man or a woman, would you just talk to them once a week? No, you'll be trying to do as much as you can to get to know them. So Spirit said, treat them like that you're dating them. Get to know them so that they can work for you and with you. They ain't just some weekend warriors that you could just holler at when you need something. That's what they're saying. So they need their own personal space in your life. Okay. Spirit, what else? Ooh, what? This ain't no love reading. Where did it come from? So some true love is coming, y'all. Some true love is coming for somebody on here. Now, this could either be a true love of self, a real true understanding of self, or this could be an actual physical person that's coming in. All right. So, but true love is definitely coming. Anytime you see Guinevere represents love. Okay. Guinevere always represent love. And so we're going to get ready and close this out. So we're going to go and see what the last few things that Spirit has for us. I hope y'all are enjoying this reading so far. If you guys are enjoying this reading, when it go live, share it with your friends, okay? Share with them. Tell them to come on over to Spirit Soul Oracle, the One-Eye Oracle, so that they can get some of this good read. All right, Spirit, what else? All right. Okay, so some of y'all gotta get back to yourself, singing and dancing. All of this gonna loosen you up and help you with your sacral energy, and it's gonna help you really connect with yourself and really connect with Spirit. So doing a lot of singing and dancing, it's gonna help you really tap into your magical power, tap into the essences of who you are. You ever notice that when you dance, you start to feel good, and you don't know what it is, but just as soon as you start dancing, you just start feeling good, and it's because it's like releasing something in you, right? And so that's going to assist you in connecting, making those different connections, okay? Clear, cancel, and delete. We talk about this a lot of time. We got to let go a lot of people, a lot of things in our life. And the reason why is because we are not the same anymore. I'm not saying we're better or anything like that. I'm saying that we are not the same. We are sensitive to some of these energies now. All right. We cannot continue to hang around people that do not serve our purpose, do not serve our soul purpose. So we have to delete them and cancel them and get them out of our lives, because some of them are toxic, right? And so they're spewing their toxic energy on you. And then you're wondering why you're behaving a certain way. And it's because of that energy exchange. All right. Energy is interchangeable. So you have to get rid of those things. I'm talking about friends, families, cousins, jobs, things like that. Things that just disturb your spirit, right? Because that's what it does. It disturbs your spirit. So it's time to clear, cancel, and delete them. And how you're going to do that? You're going to go ahead and call on your angels here. All right. And they're going to help you get rid of those negative people, that negative thinking, all of that stuff. It has to go. Even like when you, from previous relationships, you ever wonder how you in a whole new relationship and you start to exhibit signs of your old relationship? And it's because that thing was not clear before you entered into that relationship. So now here it is, representing itself in your life again. All right. There we go. Emotional sensitivity. See, Spirit just be in my head, right? Because emotional sensitivity, we are increasingly sensitive to all of these things that's going on. So we have to remove ourselves out of these spaces. We no longer fit in these spaces. Now we physically move around and we function in the 3D. Yes, we do, right? But spiritually, we're not here in the third dimension, okay? We're on a whole different level, on a whole different plane, right? So it's time for us to release ourselves from those things, all right? Those toxic foods. Yep, McDonald's, I don't know if Chick-fil-A considered toxic. I don't know. But McDonald's, all those different processed foods, those toxic drinks. I'm not saying don't don't function in the 3D. I'm saying that we have to limit some of it. Like we can't be doing it every day. You see what I'm saying? Those toxic friends, you know, those friends that just only around because they need something from you. Those friends, right? Those leeches, those people that only want to come and tell you their problems. All right, that stuff wear down on you. Those people that only want to come around you to get free readings. I'm telling y'all, like all that stuff, that's energy exchange. And anytime you're dealing with energy, you do not want to exchange energy, and you're not receiving, you're not replenishing your energy from that exchange. Okay. So let me read some of these comments, but we are done with this reading, y'all. Oh, yeah, go with the flow. There you go. See, sometimes them words do not come up. Yes, practice. Ah, you knew 33 was next. That's awesome. Let's see. Yep. Peace, love, and light. Thank you. Thank you. I receive it. Yeah. Oh, man. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does sound like a surrender. Yep. Yep. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. So that's pretty much it. And if you enjoyed the reading, please give it a thumbs up. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.